So Molly, we're back again. Look at that interesting instrument. What is that in your hands?
This is an electric violin.
It's an electric violin. It looks like it's only half there.
It is, because it's not hollow. This is completely solid.
Oh, so then when you play it, you have to have other things with you. What other equipment do you have?
I have this auxiliary cord and this amp, because in order to produce the sound, the electric violin needs an amp.
So you need an amplifier to make the sound be heard. Just like our voices can be amplified with how strong our breath goes through it or whatever. Okay. So this is really cool. How long have you had the electric violin?
I'd say 3 or 4 years.
3 or 4 years. How would you describe the difference between the sound of your acoustic violin and your electric violin?
The sound of the electric violin is a lot deeper. It's a lot richer. Lower is not a right word to use because it has the same range as an acoustic violin. But the sound is deeper, more cello-like, more like a viola, more like an electric guitar.
Because you have that resonator box that can manipulate it and change the sound for you too.
Yes.
Okay, that's cool. Why don't you play that D major scale for us that you played earlier on your acoustic violin? Beautiful. So it's very, very similar to the other one. One thing I noticed is the vibrato is different. You played vibrato with your hand. Can you show us how you play a little vibrato on a whole note? Right, and you did that on your other instrument also, that that'd be your left hand, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is creating the vibrato on the string. But then the amplifier adds to that vibrato. I think that's the biggest thing I hear that's different. Let's see what your voice sounds like with this instrument. Let's do the whole notes first and then half notes like you did on the other one. Okay?
In a round or?
Yeah, let's do it in a round because you were really good at that.
All right.
Cool, so I'm going to do a little vocal coaching because you definitely sang with a different voice. Did you know that? What did you feel different when you sang with this instrument compared to the acoustic one? Do you know what you did?
I would say I probably did push a little bit more because this amplifier is automatically going to make it sound louder. So your natural instinct is to make your voice louder, which probably shouldn't have done.
You're right. So you kind of sang with more force, and you don't want to do that when you're coming from low to high.
Right.
So can you do the half notes again and see if you can keep that bel canto sound that you had with the acoustic one, and don't go in competition because you're a great singer. You don't need to compete with the amplifier. You just need to sing in your normal, beautiful voice. See if you can do that. Did that feel different to you?
Yes.
Definitely. So you don't want to push, especially when you're singing from the bottom to the top. Now, do, ti, la, went back in your throat. See if you can start on the high note and make that la hit, the air hit the back of your upper teeth. Do, ti, la, even though you want to drop it back in your throat.
Do, ti, la.
There you go. Now play it with the violin like that. Good, now play it in canon with the violin like that. Whoops. Start and go with the violin.
Start all the way from the beginning again.
No, just from the top. We can cut this part out.